Alright. Are we live? Let me check. Should be working. I've never scheduled a live stream before. So. I have 512 subs. And my most viewed vid is over 100,000. Let's see. Yeah, we are good. Alright, the first ever Mesa Grand Prix is this weekend. Got probably my favorite track that I've ever built. I mean, look at this place. It's absolutely amazing. So let's go through a little track walk down the front stretch past the 5 red lights. Got turn 1 here. Corner, you could cut it pretty massively here on the curb before you head to the chicane. Quite an easy corner because we're using donkeys, not cars. Hairpin here as well. Gotta hug it pretty tightly before coming across the track, getting across that curb, over to here, into this corner, across the bridge, up that super small hill, around this corner into a like half hairpin. You're kind of already halfway through it when you're entering it. It's weird. This chicane, which again really isn't a chicane, it's just kind of there. It's a really fast corner, like Coda, with the design on the inside. Come through under this light tunnel thing that I got, totally didn't steal from the Singapore Grand Prix. Back over the bridge, back onto the front stretch, where you would finish the lap. Pit lane as well, pretty epic. It is a fantastic racetrack. We just send one more invite. But, oh, I gotta put an hour on the clock, that's right. Alright, do I have the good ringtone? Let me just make sure I have the good ringtone. Oh yeah, I got the good ringtone. Alright. You all ready? The leads are under the sword. Right? It's the sword. Yeah, it's under the sword and helmet section, the combat section. Alright. Let's get ready to go. It's the time. It's the time. 4:01, geez. I'm late. No. Alright, we're starting. We're starting. 59 minutes. Or 1 hour on the clock. We're ready to go. You could go if you want. You could go. I want to be able... You're going backwards, too. Okay, well that gives me the room that I need. These aren't my first laps of the track, because obviously I built it. Somebody has to test it. Why not make it me? Probably should have had someone who doesn't run the series test the track, because now I have an advantage. But I guess Ferrari did the same thing last year when they put Mugello on the schedule. That's a bad corner. That's probably a corner cut. White lines are track boundaries except for on corners that have the curves. Then you could go over the white lines. But the white lines are kind of like Daytona. Like Daytona's yellow line, the white lines are out of bounds. If you're fully all 4 feet of your donkey out of the white lines, it's a corner cut if you're gaining time because of it. Of course, in practice, that does not matter because it's practice, but once race day tomorrow comes around, it will matter. Yeah, tomorrow at noon. We're starting all the donkey races that are day races at noon. All the night races will start at 7 on Friday nights. Oh wait, this race is a night race, isn't it? So we're racing tonight. Yeah. We're racing 70 laps as well. It's a long race. You might not want to schedule anything from like 6:30 till about 8:30. Alright, yeah, you'll be good. I'm gonna have to figure out how to take these corners without cutting it. I wish we could get a race director, you know, someone who just doesn't want to race and unbiasedly watches over, you know. I say unbiasedly, but I'm also going to say like the FIA and F1, who clearly have some bias towards whichever team is doing worse. Yeah, the debate. Coming in to box this lap, you know, just spam Corey and Jordan to get on. At the end, we're going to do race start practices like they do in F1 and such. Looking good. Alright. We're only 5 minutes in, not even. We're like 4 minutes in. Yeah. Let's get it. Alright. Qualifying will be at 6:30. Pre-race ceremonies will be at 6:45. Race 7. Not, you don't, you could do whatever you want. It's a practice session for a reason. So if there's any delays in this session for any reason, we're pretty much just going to have to end it if that delay's longer than like half an hour. Because the qualifying is in like 2 hours. Yeah, we got a lot of racing tonight, don't we? Let's see. I think I need to lower the something. Because it's the biggest race of the entire season. The biggest race to ever take place, pretty much, at this point. What if I did that? Is that better? Yeah. I took all of the tracks from like the Middle East and Singapore and pretty much combined them. You know, because Singapore has all these lights all over the place and grandstands that like go over the racetrack and, you know, looks really nice. And then there's Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia with like hotels over the racetrack everywhere you look that host night races all the time. cheap win, but still, he deserved it, given his season performance. Hey. The grandstands are closed, buddy. These grandstands, at least. Don't worry, I'm allowed to do that. I own the track. Look at this. We got one villager watching practice. Who's sleeping? Weren't there villagers sleeping? I think we're going to turn the time on day. Oh yeah, we got villagers on the top floor. How about that? Oh wait, I think I spawned them up there, that's why. Yeah, a villager wouldn't wander to the top floor of a huge hotel. They just wouldn't. Alright. Let's get back out there. Obviously, since tonight is a crown jewel race, we're going to have special qualifying. Tonight's qualifying is going to be 2-lap qualifying, single person runs, so I guess I could prepare for that. Solid lap I'm putting together here. Probably just cut the course too much there. That corner is actually going to be difficult. Oh boy, that was terrible. Yeah. This is the corner I've struggled with. And that was good. That was better. Maybe still a bit of a cut there, but that's not penalty worthy. Back onto the front straightaway to complete this lap. There we go, that's my mock qualifying run. I just want to test running wide. Oh yeah, you really need to slow down to go through here. Well, yeah, because you ran over the bollards. You're not supposed to do that. They're there to stop you from corner cutting. Well, I came in the box. All right, I want to watch your lap. Good through there. I see your problem. You could certainly be more aggressive with some of these corners. Like, get right up. Oh, that was a bit too aggressive. That was cutting. And through there. Oh, wow, that was actually really nice. Something I can't really do. That corner was absolutely terrible. Through the final corner. Good. Good. Turn one could have taken that a bit better. Really good through the chicane there. Heading up to the hairpin. Bit wide. Through the kink. Takes it very tight through there. Probably could have been better through there. Just a little bit. Maybe not. I don't really know the line through there. Again, wide through that first part into the hairpin, but good through the hairpin. Good through there. I just killed myself with the sneeze. Perfect through the, well, almost perfect through there. A bit wide about halfway through the corner. Wide through there. Again, he takes that corner too wide. Don't way off. I want to watch you from up here. Hey, there you are. Yeah, I'm up on one of the balconies up high. Totally, we could go with that. No, there's no one watching. $15 in, that's 1/4 of the way through the session. I'm gonna start heading out for my third run of the day. But sure, yeah. Alright, I'm coming around to start my lap. Coming around to start my lap. This is my longer run now. Yeah, no. I do, but I'm not. Yeah. Somehow. I wasn't paying attention there. I looked down at the stream for a second. No, I didn't take that corner perfectly either. Cut it. Just a slight bit. That was good. That corner is one of the toughest corners back there, heading back onto the bridge. You can't see the apex. right ahead. I don't care. Get it more recognition. Yeah.
They're too busy.
Oh, you left.
Donkey races?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your donkey's name? You don't have a name?
What?
What's your donkey's name?
Oh. Speedy Pasta.
Speedy what?
Pasta.
Speedy Pust?
Yeah. It's Anthony Alfredo's nickname. Speedy Pasta. My mom asked. That was interesting. That cool. From Minecraft? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think we're on like 4 for this run. I'll go 10 laps roughly. Yeah, I think I'm on my 4th lap. Corey and Jordan missing vital practice time. Like, that is huge for them. Yeah, you just need to clean up those lines, honestly. Especially into the second to last corner. Can't run that wide. Doesn't work. Gotta take it aggressively. And then switch back over to the apex for the final corner. And what was another corner? Oh yeah, the turn 4 hairpin. Gotta take that a lot more aggressively. And 7, which is the one before the hairpin, right when you get off the bridge. Those are the 2 corners you need to do better at. You're perfect through turn 10, which is the super long sweeper. I forget what I named it. I think I named it something German. I don't know. I think I named it German for the big sweeper. Senna? Ayrton Senna? Why? The Senna sweeper? No. Senna's an F1 driver, though. This is donkey racing. And Senna already has his own corners at Interlagos. He has the Senna S's. He has 3 corners named after him. Need to familiarize with corner names. Coming off the final corner. It's box. We Hoop and Destroy is broken. What was that corner named? They're Grove Carer. Okay, that's how you say the big sweeper. in Germany. Did you enter the pit lane backwards? Then did you go backwards at any given point? Oh.
Well, did you respond to your keyboard?
Yeah. Oh.
Copy me?
I don't know. It's not my fault.
You didn't copy me, I want to see it. Oh, who lost their donkey? Oh, what's with your donkey? It's just turning around in circles.
I don't even know.
That's sad.
How much longer? Still 36 minutes. Wait. We're almost halfway through already. It's almost been half an hour. What? There's two. Well, it's closed because you see the glass is ineffective, so we're not using it. And anyways, most people are watching from the hotel anyways. The two hotels. But you can't get what? This one right here that's a Sylvania on it is like just a tower. It's just a support tower. It's not a hotel. This hotel, I have all the doors blocked off so the villagers can't get out. And this hotel, the only way to get into it is an underground tunnel through the first hotel in the middle of the track. They're both connected. It's right in the entrance. Let's get. Let's try to get around. I'm getting close to spam. Oh no. What? It's right there. But you can't get in. I don't think villagers can climb ladders, can they? Come up and you get a beautiful view. You could just see the first two grid spots. Alright, you know what I actually probably should do? I gotta like gotta get grid positions. Like, not grid positions. I already have grid spots. Like, grid. Like, no, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, birch fence. Let's put this up. No, hang on. I'd like to see you try. Alright, so the session red flag has come to an end officially. But the time did not stop. Due to time, the session was red flagged, but it did not. But the session did not stop. The timer did not stop ticking. I don't know. Does F1 do that? No, they don't. They just stop the session. Or is that only for qualifying? No, I think that's for practice. I don't know. But I wish we could do group qualifying, but we have no way to time everybody. Because, you know, time chips aren't a thing. Yeah, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna count that chicane as one corner. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 corners. I changed the layout of the racetrack. Alright, let's... How much time is left? 30 minutes. A while. What? You want to do group racing now? Did you head out? Oh, you're right there. Look at my corner lines. This is where I'm gonna lose this race if I end up losing it. That corner is gonna do that. Donkeys are all the same speed, meaning it's the lines that I'm running that make me faster. You're not allowed to use an apple. You have to use a carrot. Well, you can't use any food item that gives you like an actual advantage. We should start doing that. For like, you know, fresh tire effects. I think one race this year, maybe we'll do it in a test race or something. We're going to experiment with, I think, swiftness potions for a minute after your pit stop. So you get like one lap of fresh tires. No, we can't do that. It's a race weekend. Alright, I'm boxing this lap. little bit close. Can you, like, get out? Like, if you were a helicopter, the dirty air would affect me so much I'd be, like, dead by now. I don't know. Yeah, surely. Alright, I'll be right back. In 15 minutes, we're going to start practice starts. You could still run laps if you want.
Uh-oh, is there logic involved? No.
It was the lap day, like redo the lap day. So the first period, he's up to start doing the reading.
That's not.
And we got 2, 3, 8 people here. But this is also going on with Nick and 2 LPs going on with Nick. But don't worry, I can do that. You know when the second game is on tonight? Five, six.
One's 0 for 1. It's not looking good.
Doggone it. And I'm back. Hmm. Corey. Corey, I forgot. Tonight's a night race. We're racing at 7. If you could get on right now, we're doing practice and you could see the new track for the first time. Alright. At 6:30, we're going to qualify. I know. He has 2 hours, Corey. Alright. Sounds good. Just gonna watch the time tick down. What? No. No. Alright. We hoopin's nothing. Alright, yeah. My voice is there. My voice is on. Everyone on the stream can hear me, including in the playback, in the archive. So, let me just say that Wee Hoopin is absolutely, well, not Wee Hoopin himself on TikTok. He's actually, Wee Hoopin is actually epic. He's the big funny. But Wee Hoopin, the race team with Jordan and Corey, trash. They're nothing compared to FireLynx Motorsports. They'll never beat us. This championship is going to me. And there's nothing anyone can do. Alright, that's it. Yeah, you're just an independent driver right now. I don't know. Performed well this weekend, and well, by next week, who knows what could happen. Christmas is next Saturday, right? Oh, yeah. Christmas is next Saturday, right? Next Saturday is a day race. Next week's a day race, so we're racing Christmas Day probably. That'll be fun. What's the New Year's race? Because on New Year's Eve, we're, even if it, because it's a Saturday, even though, where is it? Snowball Circuit, the Printer 62. That becomes next week, so it could be on Christmas Day. The Mesa Grand Prix will be the day after, or the week after that, on New Year's Eve. And it'll probably start at like 10. It'll start ridiculously late. What? I might not be able to either. But $15 roughly. Sam, do you have Snapchat? Okay. What is yours? What's your profile? Search up FireLynx, see what you get. Ethan's shield should come up. Yeah. FireLynx 1108, try. No, it doesn't. Type in Ethan's shield. There you are. What? Oh no, I closed the timer. Alright, it's still going. Alright, now that I got that down, after this session ends, I need to build a press conference room for an important announcement. We'll do it. We'll do it after. Alright. Snack is done. Let's practice those rice starts. Why don't we? Can't use the 5 red lights, I don't think. That's just not very practicey. Head on to the race start. Onto the grid. You'll be grid slot 2, I'll be 1. Next lap, I'll be 2, you'll be 1. I love how Corey and Jordan have no clue that this massive facility even exists. Are you making your way to the start line? Coming around. Alright, let's just make sure. Does everything work? The grid works. Turn on the 5 red lights, get on the grid. Just wait, I put a delay so that way I can do it. There we go. Lights out. We'll do 1 lap, form back up on the grid. Do it again. I think it might be a good strategy to take a warning on lap 1. I'll start P2 this time. Gotta wait. Just a couple of moments for the lights to go out. The lights never do go out on the race start. Shouldn't it be lights on and away we go? Alright, let's go back to the 5 red lights. Oh yeah, that's you get held for 1 lap if you jump the start. You get held in the pits for 1 lap. And if you don't abide by that, it's a disqualification. No one's ever done it before. The biggest penalty we've ever had was passing on the formation lap. Corey had a pit lane start for that race. He had to start at the back of the pit lane. He went on to win, so I mean, if you get a penalty before the race officially gets underway, it's not necessarily the worst thing, since the only other time that ever happened, the person who got the penalty went on to win. Just remember, you get 3 warnings. And I'm trusting you that you'll tell me when you potentially cut a corner. You get 3 warnings. After that, it's a 1 point penalty. So pretty much you'll get 1 less point for your position. Or if you're in last, you'll get 1 less point for your position than you're earning. If you're in first or second or something like that, then you'll just lose 1 place in your finishing result. Pretty much. And if you get 0 points because you accumulated penalties, you start losing points from when you started. Like, yeah, we get severe. Alright, let's practice a pit stop. Of course, my worst pit lane entry is on the practice pit stop. Come into the pits, get off your donkey, feed your donkey a carrot, and off you go. We're going to have three pit stops in the race, because it's the longest race most likely of the entire season. It's 70 laps. I told you, it's the crown jewel race of the season. It's the biggest race we've ever run. Alright, I am officially announcing a change in the track's bollards for running wide, because they're not really, they're too close to each other. So the session will end here, it will red flag here, and will not restart. What? I'm replacing the bollards. What? Yes, there's a fireworks show before the race tonight. I tested them yesterday. Jordan and Corey are going to set off some of them. I gotta actually load the firework dispensers. Anyways, that'll do it for practice 1. Well, actually, it's the only practice. And so, it's in the Mesa biome. It can't rain in desert biomes. That'll do it. The race is later. Yeah, 6:30. Yes. We are starting qualifying at 6:30. Fireworks show is at 6:45. Or actually, no later than 6:45, I should say. Alright, anyways, we'll be back at 6:30 for